Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, another Aitx video. Now that we got something going, let's see if buyers can offset. I've been watching since market open. I've been keeping an eye on Aitx to see how it moves. I did take some off the table. If you guys recall, I bought at 0026 and at 0033. My biggest position was at 0026. I did alert in the Discord and let everyone know, hey, I'm taking some off the table here because if I don't and it comes back down, then I made no money. So I flipped it for a good 2.3K because I added my biggest position down there at 0026 and I added 5K at 0033. So at this point, I'm like, you know what? Let's take some off the table. And you can see you can see the way it's moving right now. I told you guys the next day after a pop, if buyers don't step in today to offset the flippers, we will absolutely dump. We'll go right back under 003s, which is fine by me at this point. So it was smart of me, in my opinion, to take some off the table because guess what? If the stock, if buyers don't step in and flippers take control, it's just gonna come back down. And I say that because that always happens. Look at this big green candle and boom, it just drops. Big green candle and it drops. Stair stepping and drops. Big candle, drops. So one big green candle with a lot of volume and it drops. Same thing here. Big green candle with a lot of volume, drops the next day. Big green candle with volume, drops next day. You cannot ignore this pattern. So that's why I was like, you know what? This pattern is very consistent as well. Buyers have to step in. Like here, big green candle with a lot of volume. Buyers stepped in and offset the people wanting to push it down. So here we just kept going up. Regardless, that pattern is a little too on the nose, so to speak. So I took some off the table, made a little over 2K. I saw off of lowest cost shares first. So, yeah, I was able to get those 0026 shares and sell those for a profit. Still holding the shares that I have at the original 10K before I doubled down. I'm glad I doubled down, or else I would kind of just be sitting here hoping, oh man, it better come back up. It better go up at least to 005 so I can get out with a profit. Because I could technically sell, but I'd be selling at a loss because of the shares that I have over there at high 006 and 005s because I added some on the way down. So yeah, and I pretty much let everyone know in the Discord as well. Like, remember, I sell off of lowest cost shares first. Still holding 003 shares from a long time ago, and the other portions from up there. If this continues, I still have plenty of shares to flip. But if you look at the I basically told them what I told you guys. Like, if you look at the chart, you get a nice little pump with a lot of volume, and then it dumps because the flippers step in. There has to be enough buyers to offset the flippers. If not, it won't continue. It'll just die there. Fine by me. Whatever it does, fine by me, because if it comes down, I get to add cheap again, and I will be looking to add a 0026 again. Clearly, that's going to be the level to watch out for. 0026, 0025 is what I'll be looking to add again. If it doesn't come down and actually continues to rally, that would be fantastic, because guess what? I still have shares. Because remember, I doubled down, so I still have the other half. So if this thing can run to 00... It would have to run to like 005 in order for me to get out at a profit. 004 won't work anymore because I took what I took off the table. So either way, kind of like just playing it smart, just recognizing like, hey, there's a pattern here. Let's take some here. Whether it goes up or down, I'm ready, right? If it comes down, I'm ready for to play it again. Too many people getting excited. Yeah, I know. I just read a comment here on Twitter. People are getting too excited about it. It's kind of sad, actually, that this always happens. People get way too excited about the stock moves a little bit and people go, oh my god, this is it, and the next day it starts coming down. I mean, look at Sybil. It's a pump and dump. Penny stocks, OTC, are always gonna be pump and dumps. The only time you're gonna make money off of any of these penny stocks is if you're flipping it. If you're holding long term, you're just gonna be sad as it continues to get flipped over and over again. Unfortunately, that's the name of the game. Let's see what the Aitx Let's see what they have to say. And let's look at Steve Reinhardt's. I wonder what he had to say as well. It's important to keep track of the humans, the peoples. This happens every single time. It's actually said that it happens every single time. Every single time a penny stock starts moving, oh my God, this is it. It's almost like I don't understand people. I don't understand how people don't learn from the past. Like, sir, every time it pops, it comes back down. Don't know why people get excited. They think it's gonna be different this time, but it never is. It never is. That's just the OTC. They need to get to a higher exchange for maybe things to change. 20 million in 5 minutes mover. This guy doesn't know what he's talking about. This guy has no idea what he's talking about. That doesn't mean anything. Look at that. Buyers have to step in. If not, all that volume's it doesn't mean anything. We're gonna see how it closes at the end of the day. That's gonna be the most important thing. It's also possible that everyone's buying in right now, and on Wednesday it just absolutely dumps as well. That is possible. This is a pivotal moment for the security industry as a whole, an incredible first move. Yeah, whatever. We've seen Aitx Steve Reinhardt's pump. Now I'm not gonna say pump. We've seen him be super bullish and talk the talk, but then it turns out, it was just kind of a whole nothing burger. So it's one of those where you're kind of like, whatever. We'll see. Yeah, Sara better be game-changing with as much hype. If it's just going to be, hey, our new machine can go longer and faster. Like, oh, okay. Yeah, so can my PS5 Pro. Like, what does it matter? I did not buy a PS5 Pro. Hell no. I wasn't going to buy that. So much happening this week between Sara and other things. Well, we'll see what happens. I still have the other half of shares. Let's see if they bless us with something that really gets the stock moving. Man, the Discord is so active when things start moving. And then I bet you if this thing dumps by end of day, these same people are just going to be like, I don't understand. My stock is so special. Why don't no one want to hold it? Because it's a penny stock? It's meant to be flipped. All right. So there you go, guys. I'm showing you that so you can see the cycle of, things go up, people get excited, then things come down, people get depressed, Discords get quiet, etc., etc. That same cycle literally happened not too long ago with Sybil. Oh my God, we're going to the moon, guys! Woo! People were calling me morons, thinking they know better than me. You're gonna cause people to miss out. Oh, you're so wrong. Look at this. It's gonna go to 2 cents plus. And then I was right. I said it wasn't going to go to 2 cents plus. I said that. I'm like, it's not happening. It's not happening. This is not. I've been here long enough to know how the OTC works. And I even said on Twitter, I'm like, remember the last time you chased and held the bag? Yeah, maybe learn from your mistakes this time. If it goes to cents this week, I will eat a hat. Well, it didn't go to 2 cents plus, so. Cents, by the way, not 1 cent, cents. So I was looking, it had to be 2 cents plus. Thankfully, it didn't. So no hats for me to eat. Like, I was that confident because I'm like, I've just been here for too long. And down on the way down, everyone's like, oh, I don't understand. I don't understand why. This thing might go to 005 is what I'm thinking. So I'm waiting for that to come down. Nice and cheap and barcode. So let's see AITX what it has to show. In the meantime, hopefully you are taking notes. If you're new to the market, you should be taking notes because now you're seeing exactly how the market works. The OTC market, to be more specific. You can see how it works. It pumps, people take profit, they move on, and those cycles repeat over and over and over and over and over and over again. I list another penny stock that I keep track of. What do you see? Pump, dumps, pump, dump, rinse and repeat. That's always going to happen. Always. If you ever hear about a penny stock, that it's going to go to the moon, immediately stay away from it. Don't even touch it. Look for the bottom on it, and then be like, I will buy when it comes back down. That's what you say to those people. And they will tell you, well, you should chase because you're going to miss out. You're going to miss out on 10x. And you tell them, no, thank you. I will gladly wait for it to come down to my price down here at the bottom. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that you are so bullish, but I have my own strategy. It's called buying bottoms, not chasing tops. So I feel so, you have no idea how bad I feel sometimes making these videos, because I'm like, man, there are so many longs who really believe in their stock. And look, until it gets to a higher exchange, expect Aitx, Aitx, Sybil, and pretty much any other penny stock to just be a pump and dump. And the ones left holding the bag are always the longs. And until longs learn that, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. But hey, I told you guys we were going to run soon. Didn't I say that? You can't say I'm lying. I told you guys, hey, I predict we're going to have a run soon. Because I looked at that weekly candle, that weekly MACD, and what did I tell you guys? This was not too long ago when I said this. I'm like, hey guys, if this weekly crossover happens, we're going to get a nice little pump. So there you go. That's why you look at the higher time frames. Some people told me, like, that doesn't mean anything. Are you kidding me? Well, clearly it meant something, because we got that crossover. We got the pump that I was talking about. I told you guys, I think we're going to run soon. We tend to run towards the end of year, so, well, I don't think we'll run, but a nice little pop, something I could flip like I just did. But I'm still gonna look. I'm excited, guys. This is what we're here for, and you should be excited if it doesn't run, because it's gonna come back down to 0026. We'll add again, and this time I might add 20K, because I believe 2025 is gonna be bigger than this year. If you think all these pops we got, all this run here and that run, I think that's nothing. Just you wait. I think we're gonna get even better next year. So the longs aren't gonna get rewarded. It's the swing traders that are gonna get rewarded. The flippers. That's the takeaway. All right, guys. I'm excited, but it's like I'm not, But I'm not one of those people. Oh my God, this is it, guys! Woo, to the moon! You're gonna miss out. Nah, screw that. I'm never gonna be like that. I'd be lying to your face, and I'm not like that. It's just you'll never see me be that way. All right, I'll see you in the next one.